Hey there, y'all. It's your girl Bree at Skulls and Bones 444. I hope you guys are having a lovely day so far. This will be a quick recording here. This is for the whole collective. Okay. Technically, this message it's to politically save my ass when I give this information because I don't want a whole bunch of comments that says, oh, you're wrong, blah, 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 blah. No, I, in fact, did some research on this. So, hmm, this has to do with karmic family, the coven that we've been talking about, okay? And their religious beliefs of Satanism. So, to put here, you know, people here that I've been talking about in the videos are about those who are members of a satanic church, which I believe has been around for many years, like 20 to 50, but I'm getting 50 years, okay? But just to let you guys know, I mean, there are satanic churches all around the world, obviously, okay? And yes, this information may be alarming, especially to those who don't follow this religion and have no idea what it's about, thus making them scared shitless. However, regardless of what religion one associates with, the Constitution of the United States, like I've mentioned before plenty of times, okay, the Constitution of the United States gives everyone the right to affiliate with whatever religion they choose, including Satanism. And you know what? Shit, if you don't even want to believe in anything, those people are considered atheists, and that's fine too. Okay, go look up the Constitution if you don't believe what I'm saying, but this is what it says. Like I said, this is for me to politically save my ass, so I don't get into any trouble. Okay, before I start giving the list of names of those involved in this black magic coven who made it their mission to try to sacrifice me, try to take me off this planet to sacrifice me to the devil so they could get whatever they wanted out of life, such as, money, houses, cars, vacations, and lavish lifestyles of all sorts. Or shit, some of them could have used the money to pay for medical expenses for one of their family members that was dying of cancer or some other terminal illness. And I apologize for saying this, but, well, hear me out. Yes, dying of a terminal illness, 333 on the timer as I say this. Dying of a terminal illness sucks, okay? It sucks to watch. It sucks to watch. I've been there, I've done it, okay? I saw my father die 3 years ago of COVID, and that was heartbreaking. I've also seen my aunt die as well, okay? And terminal illness of cancer, cancer of the brain. It sucks, okay? And on the one hand, I can understand why some of you manifested money using my sacral chakra to try to save those family members' lives, but at the same time, that's not my responsibility. My body, my energy from my body, that is not my responsibility. And yes, it sucks that, health insurance, if you got it, it will only take care of so much. Then you have the rest of the copay, which is hella expensive. Like I've said, I've been there, I've done it, I've seen it. Okay? And I deeply apologize if those family members did not survive. But I don't recall when it was my responsibility to help those people out. Okay? Or perhaps you tried to manifest money for your kids to go to college. Once again, that wasn't my responsibility. Okay? My chakras, my sacral chakra, you had no business at all using me in any way to manifest that stuff. I mean, your kids are not my responsibility in any way, which way, shape, or form. Neither are your other family members. Okay? What else? Now that I've said that, I'm going to provide a brief explanation of how Satanism works because I think the public, the collective, needs to understand this religion a little bit better. Because the funny shit is, I will say this, I personally have met a few Satanists in my past, okay? And they did not take it to the level that these people did. The people in the coven, yeah, they did not take it to this level. They made sure of that because I'll tell you later, okay? And shit, you know what, guys? Your next door neighbor would be a Satanist and you would never know it. Seriously. Or your kids, their teacher to be a Satanist and you would never know it because people don't talk about religion. They tell you not to talk about religion or politics, but this whole situation revolves around religion. Okay. Anyways, I go horny. There we go now. So yeah, I need to give a brief explanation about this religion a little bit better. So for this video, I'm sorry to break y'all's heart, but the list of names won't be mentioned on this video because we will be here until fucking Christmas. So it's going to be mentioned in part 2. I'm not going to include all the names in part 2. This is going to be in different sections because there were so many people involved. Anyways, based on my research, this religion is considered to be a hierarchical system based on mastery. That being said, the following is a list of different levels that people must go through before getting to the top, so to speak. So, number 1, a registered member. You have no degree. Just individuals who have registered with the Church of Satan, okay, or I guess they've been baptized into the Church of Satan. And then you have active member, which you are then considered Satanist, and that is the first degree. Members who actively participate with the church and its philosophy. The next one, witch, warlock. That's the second degree. The next level of involvement and recognition within the Church of Satan. Then you have priestess and priest. That's the next level. Mem- members members of the priesthood of Mendes involved in communicating and representing the church's philosophy. And then you have Magistra, Magister, and that's considered the fourth degree. Another level of the priesthood demonstrating further leadership and accomplishment. And then you have the Magus, which is the fifth degree, the highest degree in the Church of Satan hierarchy. And as I was doing my research, there was a whole bunch more shit of, if I remember correctly, it's different types of hierarchy, or there's different churches of Satan that follow different philosophies, but don't count me on that. Okay, don't count me on that information there. Okay. And so the last part here I just said there's other shit involved, such as the different types of churches of Satanism, because they're not all the same. But if I explain that, then we'll be here until Christmas, you know. And I said, believe it or not all Satanists believe in killing people or animals to use as blood sacrifices. But unfortunately, the coven that I've been talking about believes in this, along with committing other types of heinous crimes. 11:33 on the timer. So, yeah, I just wanted to pride. A lot of y'all must take pride. I fucked up on a word that said pride. So, a lot of y'all are still proud of your religion. That's fine. Everybody's got the right to take pride in their religion. But just in my opinion, when you're taking it this far with killing and sacrificing, that's fucking insane. That's just my opinion, though. I think that's fucking insane. And that's probably why you guys keep 12:21 on the timer. And that's definitely probably why y'all keep your shit really down low. Really, really, really on the down low. But what was I gonna say? Just, I wanted to provide information on this shit. Or not on this shit. This religion, excuse me, because, being politically correct and whatnot. I'm not trying to piss people off or have nasty comments. I felt it was necessary to do this. Okay, there y'all go. The list of names, some list of names will be provided later on, and more throughout the weekend because it's a lot. But I will say in advance that when it comes to giving out names, it's only first names. That's it. And then the first initial of your last. That's it. Because I do, believe it or not, out of all this crazy shit, I do believe that we still got to be professional, and there is such a thing still as privacy. But you'll see. You'll not see, but you'll listen. Okay. Anyways, see you later.